Change in field, short mid-wicket put in place. Pulled hard, pulled flat. The first boundary of the New Zealand innings.
Beautiful shot. We saw this all through the innings of Whangarei. Everything was square of the wicket from George Worker. Great balance, using the bounce of Jason Holder. No one out at the deep square boundary, and he just has to make sure it goes over Squeeleg's head. Nicely executed.
And put down. There's an opportunity, a bit of extra bounce. And Hope dived to his left, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Pace was taken off of it because it hit the glove. Has it carried to him? Has it carried to Hope? Oh, yes.
This time Munro just frees the arms, doesn't get real timing into it. It's going to run away fast outfield, so it ends the over with a boundary. Able to free his arms.
At the moment, some of the deliveries are beyond that, too short.
This time, slog sweep over the fielder's head. The first 6 of the day is the short boundary, and that was off the full length.
It's a good shot, down breeze, short part of the ground, just 69 metres. Slower delivery, 117 kilometres an hour. Slightly deceived, I think. He had to reach for it, hit the inside half of the bat, but he's got such good wrists. Whips it through the ball. And carries all the way. And that's got to hurt.
Oh, picked up. That's the big boundary, and it's going to clear it. It is. And Munro. What a way to come back from being hit on the hand.
That's great power. That's a great hit into the wind and towards that big side of the ground. And maybe they have to go short at him again. You set the field appropriately.
Straight up. There's an opportunity. It's getting around quickly and taken. And eventually the short one works, and Cottrell gets the wicket. And there's the salute.
Perfect. That is what we've asked for, Ian Bishop. He has delivered his Sheldon Cottrell. Good short ball. Munro unable to keep it down. It's the big boundary. Still look to hit it up in the air. Good pace. Nice and tight. If anything, he could even come a little closer to leg side. Good safe hands. Jason Mohammed. And the salute.
Popeyes, now then, can someone get this? Someone in the crowd, maybe. Oh, he's lucky with the breeze, I think. It's helped it carry. There was a man down there waiting. No luck.
And bad luck, because this is just a genuinely good bouncer. Broom's gone after it. He's done for pace a little bit there. He didn't really know where it was, didn't know much about it, took his eyes off it. You watch his head flinch there, the eyes are closed. Where is it? It's right off the edge of the bat, which is the size of the face of a bat nowadays.
Oh, boy. Deserved better that over. 7 off it instead, 58 for 1. Nice and fine. Poor line. Worker cashes in.
Yeah, he's played well. He hasn't been forced to take any risks, though. He's 23 from 21 balls. And just playing good cricket shots. Very strong wide of the off stump. Very strong behind point. It's the reason West Indies, on that occasion, just a little bit straight, and he picks it up well there as well.
Poor line again, and that's timed to perfection in front of square.
It's a wonderful shot from Worker. Great balance. Just watched it all the way under the bat. Beautiful timing. As soon as he hit it, you knew it was 4. Very strong through there as well. Look at that balance. Very easy to fall over there. Just shows the form he's in.
catch that is. Oh, yes, indeed. He never looked comfortable today, Neil Broome. And Jason Holder picks up another one, and we see that wonderful salute from Cottrell again.
Yeah, great bowling from Cottrell. Neil Broome actually tried to run it there, so the ball's gone roughly where he wanted it. And unfortunately, straight to Holder, a good catch.
Oh, he's got enough. Some shot that. Oh, it's almost as if he knew it was coming. Man was back there. Cottrell cannot quite believe it. But it's 74 for 2.
Game's changed, isn't it? You've just lost a wicket. You've just lost a player. And he has just gone after that. He also thinks it was too high. Should have been called no ball.
Oh, top edge again. And it'll be 6. And that'll be 50 for George Worker. 51 off 45 balls, his third ODI 50, a second in a row for George Worker. And the Black Caps are 111 for 2. This is Worker's 50. Both of his 6s have been in that vein. Another very good innings. And that'll run away. It's got fine. I don't know if the man will cut it off. No, he's put the foot out. Foul it was, and it'll go for 4.
And Tenton bowling short to Worker. He's doing well. He just controls this. Doesn't try and overhit it. Just paddles it around the corner. Really nice shot. I'm not sure about the foot. Maybe a diving hand could be better. Because also, you look at the ankle.
It's gone straight to the man, straight to Powell. This time it doesn't come off for George Worker. And beaten, he tried all sorts of different things, and he got his man. George Worker goes for 58.
Previously in the over 2 balls ago, he controlled it well and it went for 4. And this is why Rovman Powell is about 8 or 9 yards in off the boundary, into that big side of the ground, maybe slightly into the wind as well. So the short ball has travelled at times this morning, and now it works for runs but beaten. Good innings has come to an end, 58 to Worker, 124 for 3.
Over the top. Edge on it, straight over the top of the keeper, down to the boundary for 4.
That's one thing that has happened a lot today. When the batsmen have got it slightly wrong and it's a top edge or it's gone a little bit finer, it's generally run away for a boundary. I sort of feel West Indies have been a little bit unlucky here. A good bouncer, good height and a good line.
Yeah, the height was key as well, because it was difficult for Latham to control that at all. It was too high. It was just flashing at it.
Gone fine. Gone very fine. 1 bounce for 4.
And then every once in a while you get an opportunity to do that. But I think you're absolutely right. We've seen how important it is to keep wickets intact. And quite often you'll say at 2 or 3 down at 30 overs, you can double your score. And here we just see Taylor was put under pressure in the last over, and a good response. Got an opportunity to put it boundary away and played it well. Good control.
Maybe someone a little quicker. No opportunity on that one. Boundary to finish. 30 overs gone, 169 for 3.
Bounce. And that's what the West Indies desperately needed. Extra bounce from Jason Holder. Does for Latham.
Yeah, it certainly does. We've talked a lot already today about Tom Latham, his record overseas on pitches that don't bounce as much. He is an absolute gun. In New Zealand, he averages just 21. Jason Holder, that extra bounce. Brilliant for the West Indies. They have got rid of the New Zealand skipper.
Gone through. Pummeled away by Ross Taylor for 4.
Bit of a loosener for Shannon Gabriel, 135 kilometres an hour. Needs to get into his work quickly. It's a big role for him. The skipper is asking him to come in and fire and brimstone and all guns blazing for that one big wicket. Get into the all-rounders, Astle and Bracewell.
So prolific across all formats for New Zealand. Another half century, 39 in ODIs for the veteran. He's playing that pull shot so well. Hit it further in front of square, and it goes for 4. Ross Taylor looks in command at this point.
Well, he has played this shot very well, and we've had 2 illustrations of it in this over for 6 runs. The fact of the matter is, whilst others are in 2 minds, and we've seen it so often this summer, on how to play bounce, Ross Taylor's first initiative is to hit the ball down. To hit the ball down and over the top. He rolls his wrist quite beautifully, and 2 bounces in that over, or 2 attempted short ball bounces, and different heights, plays it the same way. That is brilliant. That is a brilliant reply, and such a huge wicket for the West Indies now.
Well, they've done it. They've got the double breakthrough, and it's both set batsmen. The experience of Ross Taylor. He's gone. There's still 17 overs to go. Jason Holder, that hard length again, both feet in the air. A little bit of a half-hearted shot, looking to run it and looking to defend it. He has got the double breakthrough as Jason Holder. He's standing up as skipper himself.
Oh, he's hit that well. Oh, beautifully played. 194 for 5.
Short ball attack continues. Nicholls has hit the ball out of the middle all innings. Still early, of course, 19 minutes into it, but it's been powerfully struck.
Through. Nicely played. They won't stop there. Beautifully played by Nicholls.
It was gimme, wasn't it? Short and wide. It asked to be hit. It had to be hit. Just drop the bat on the ball. Use the pace that Cottrell provides.
Oh, big shout. They've all gone up and he's gone. Nicholls goes for 22. Cottrell does the damage again. And Nicholls is going to review.
Yeah, here it comes. Pitching in line. Wickets missing. Wickets missing. I'll go to the umpire now.
29, it's an important 29. He's re-established a partnership.
Gave himself some room and swatted that away.
Yeah, now he's looking to place. That was the first sign of real aggression, of looking to manufacture something. Backs off, picks a gap, finds it.
Yeah, it's a great shot. He's come down. You can see how still his head is. Given himself some room. He knew there was a gap. He knew mid-off was up, and he was just trying to get it past mid-off. Beautifully done. Puts the pressure back on the bowler now.
Clever. Very clever indeed. One bounce over the boundary for Nicholls.
We were just talking about the lack of boundaries in this partnership. That's been rectified here. Excellent shot. Feature of, I thought, New Zealand's downfall in India were the lack of ability to play shots like this when bowlers are looking at the death, looking to find a full Yorker length. Edge down again. Bit of luck for Astle. Tough chance and a pretty good effort from Shea Hope.
They had to go a long way. You're never going to have a slip cordon at this particular time. So he has to be committed, Shea Hope. He had to go a long, long way. It's a big, thick edge. And to be fair, that would have been an absolute screamer.
Oh, nicely played in the gap. They've got their boundary off the over. Great way to finish the 46th. It's 269 for 5. Call 2. West Indies have done well, and it's 50 for Henry Nicholls. Off just 50 deliveries, it's been an innings which his team has needed.
Yeah, very well played. Henry Nicholls came in when New Zealand were in a little bit of trouble. Just back-to-back wickets as well while he's been there.
That's nicely placed. It's in the gap over extra cover. And a boundary for Nicholls.
A slow ball down to 104, as opposed to the others which have been 130, 130 plus. And so this is a good shot because he waited. He sat on it. And that gave him the opportunity to hit it over extra cover rather than square. Almost as if he held the shot just that split second longer to hit it in front.
And he's met with one in the air, and it's a long way back in the crowd. Lots of orange shirts, no one takes the catch.
Really good batting now from Henry Nicholls through to 61. And this is good because he's giving himself a base, really, to hit either side. He's gone square of the wicket on the offside. This time he gets that front foot out. Base, whack, over the onside. And again, maximum result there. Great effort from the guy in the red hat.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant batting from Nicholls. And that brings up the 100 partnership between Nicholls and Astle.
Well, a little bit of courage involved here as well. Predicting that Shannon Gabriel will go full or look to go full. Stays nice and low on it. Uses the pace. Very well played.
This is starting to hurt the West Indies now.
Miss hit. Work for deep mid wicket. He can't get there though. That is the small side of the ground. It goes all the way for 6.
Yeah, downwind as well. Hitting with the breeze. Dragged the slower ball down. Smith said it. He's got a good base. Just waits. Finds somewhere near, close to the middle without being spot on.
Another wicket for the West Indies, and they were well inside this 300. Down the ground, powerfully struck. Nicholls is getting into his work. 298 for 5. That last over worth 22. Trying to hit the Yorker, and it ends up the low full toss. With mid-off up, tough to defend. Nicely done all the way. This time it's Astle. 6 more.
Beautiful batting. Really has been a wonderful match-winning partnership, this. West Indies had New Zealand spotted by the 180 odd. And the chance to finish them off, well, this partnership has put that to bed very, very quickly. And now it's getting them into a situation where the West Indies are going to have to go after 320 plus.
Does it in style too, Todd Astle. Chance again in the crowd. And again it goes down.
That is a fantastic strike. Got length though. Half volley from Powell. Can't do that. Cannot be doing that. Downwind, great strike. It's just landed no man's land. No one's even gone for that one.
Out, got him. But it's the end of a brilliant innings from Todd Astle. One short of what would have been a deserved 50.
Well, very unselfish as well. Looking to finish in style, looking to pick up a boundary, not worrying about a personal milestone at all. Mid-off and mid-on up inside the circle. That was where he was looking. And Cottrell on the mark. Picks up his 3rd wicket, does Sheldon Cottrell.
Brilliant 49 from Todd Astle. And a short ball helped on its way. Bracewell gets going with the boundary.
That's a fantastic shot first up. He may well have been sitting watching thinking if I do get out there it's probably likely to be short rather than full. But to pick it up and hit it that fine, he has been in good form this year with the bat. Doug Bracewell, as he's looked to come back into the side. 4 wickets at Cobham Oval the other day.
Nice Yorker. They're coming back for 2. The misfield means they'll get there. A higher score personally for Henry Nicholls, and New Zealand will finish on 325 for 6.
Very, very well played, Henry Nicholls. Anchored the middle of the innings, came in at a tough time. West Indies are just looking to get back into the innings. And he's done very, very well. That fantastic partnership of 130 with Todd Astle has allowed New Zealand to post a very competitive score.
No timing, no timing, no timing, but just far enough.
Probably sailed a little further on the wind as well, away from the fielders. Certainly mistimed it. Hit the splice of the bat. And this is where you're thankful the wind is pushing in that direction rather than hitting it into the wind.
Oh, that's a good shot. That was a bit of a long half volley on middle and leg and nicely clipped away.
Still a wonderful shot to get off the mark.
Oh, good one down. Gee, that was a good delivery. Angled wide of the crease, drew the bat into play, got the edge. The deal not sealed. George Worker at second slip.
Well, what's good too for New Zealand is that they're expecting this. They're expecting, with the wind direction and Trent Boult's stock shape, they have a second slip in place. Unlike for Henry, where they had 1 slip, they've got 2 for this man. Could even think about 3.
Oh, straight enough, no timing again. It'll run away for 4. Worker had that, he had it in his hand, that catch, and when he landed, the ball bounced out. Here's the breeze. So, Boult bowling from the bottom of screen with the breeze at his back. So here's the boundary. Good placement, in the end a pretty good shot, really went comfortably for 4. What a good delivery that is, searing back from outside off stump, and that will be the early breakthrough.
Seen a bit of a wobbly seam earlier on this over. It looks as though he got this absolutely right on. Still wobbling, slightly better release. You can see it just darts back and through him for pace. Bowling coach's dream, aiming for the top of off, and that's exactly what he hit.
That's good striking. That is a lovely stroke.
Yeah, Lewis loves a little bit of room, like all good left-handers, loves to free his arms. Looks very fluent. Way back in his crease, just loves to free his arms.
No, that's a bad way to go. Lewis goes now.
I was just about to say, I like what Lewis did the previous over when Boult got full. He looked at him back over his head, which meant Boult had to bring his length back. Their attempted bouncer, Lewis will be disappointed. He picks out the only man on the leg side. Straight to Bracewell, no mistake. Boult delighted. And West Indies
Just wonder whether he can stitch something together before the end of this series with a shot like that. That is very classy, and he just looks to have so much time.
He's got great hands, isn't he? Good hand speed. Gets himself set quite early, and then he just lets those hands go through the ball. Lovely.
Yeah, I think it's an area he favours. He's in a good position, head nice and still.
Edge, yes, that is so good. So very, very good from Trent Boult. Classic left-arm swing bowling.
Yeah, wonderful areas. Talked about the 3 slips, which was very good for a number of reasons. Boult right in the right areas. And also it went to George Worker, who was delighted to pick up and make up for the amends. You can see the excitement in his face. Trent Boult, wonderful conditions for him, and he's making the most of it.
We go through those opportunities as that takes off. Top edge, over the top of the keeper, down to the boundary for 4. West Indies move through to 33 for 3. Good bouncer, not in a great position at all to play that.
When they grab them.
That's a lovely shot, really is. Just stood there, Mohammed, and hit through the line.
Yeah, certainly Tom obviously started nicely with the gloves in India and that new role for himself, and as I said, Glenn Phillips, an exciting prospect. Tim Seifert also doing nicely as well, and an option now, he's batting at the top. So yeah, look, it's nice to have some promising keepers coming through as well. You know, Colin de Grolnholm and Anirudh Kitchen were sort of 2 guys growing up who always had a lot of really good ball striking ability, but perhaps didn't quite have the maturity or decision making.
There's a decision to go over the leg side. 1 bounce for 4.
Good timing, that one. Yeah, so we've certainly seen a real change in Anirudh the last 2 years in all 3 forms. You know, scored a lot of runs in that middle order. As I said, being able to attack the best bowlers around, and as I said, at the death, provides us with some power. So, and certainly a bowling option as well.
And just goes to show that you know, you're never too old to keep those hopes and dreams alive. That is very crisp. All the way along the ground, that'll bring about another boundary. Good timing. You know, Anirudh Kitchen at 33, so one for the, I won't say the old stages, but plenty of experience there, let's say.
Yeah, he's fit as well. Certainly fitter than he has been over the years. As I said, good athlete, good mover in the field, and a multi-skilled cricketer. So, you know, we've got a lot of precocious talent, I guess, around him. But it's nice to have a bit of an experience in there as well.
And the consistency is another thing that I think you've, Gavin Larson and yourself have. Straight up. Who wants it? Keeper wants it. Oh, he takes it. Just that wind late in the piece was blowing it across away from Tom Latham, but he did very, very well.
Yeah, he
caught his eye on it.
Called nice and early, didn't he? But he was anchored underneath it. And it looked like it was going down his throat. And then just at the last minute, that wind took it to the left. But there's no one better to be underneath that than the man with the gloves. Boult went round the wicket. And Hope had just shown his intent, wanted to get on with it, really started to run, turned around, and then at the last minute, Tom Latham. Trent Boult picks up his 4th.
And certainly we've got lots of young talent within the region. Yeah, to see Bell's great for that.
It absolutely is. I'm just going to head back upstairs to the commentators because New Zealand has got another wicket.
Thank you, Laurie. Yes, good aggressive stuff from Ferguson, and he gets another wicket. No problems there. It reared up. It had been a good over from Ferguson. Mohammed goes. Oh, Ferguson straight through. Rothman Powell barely saw it coming.
Just raw pace, very, very impressive for Lucky Ferguson. On the Bakerloo line, the ball was down another way and just beaten for pace, Rothman Powell. 2 and 2 for Ferguson.
Oh, that's risen it just over the top of the outstretched hand of the fielder. What an over from Lockie Ferguson. 2 wickets in it. 71 for 6. Oh, Bracewell in the action, edging now too, and it's fine, and it's a chase, and it'll squared away for 4.
Just thinking here, this situation for Tom Latham, opportunity at 70 for 6 to maybe have 2, possibly 3 slips in a gully. Still very conservative with just the 1 slip. An opportunity to... Well, the game's reasonably pretty much gone, but just a chance to finish it off in style. Just think there's an opportunity to attack, and prime example right there.
It's gone high the other way. Opposite side to where Bracewell is, and it goes for 4.
Good indication, though, he's going to take the short ball on. There's 2 men back in the deep. And it was a no ball, so it's going to be a free hit. So Nurse will be delighted with that.
That's gone straight up. Players chasing underneath. It's windy, and it's a good catch. Colin Munro gets rid of the West Indies captain. Holder goes for 13. Ferguson gets his 3rd wicket.
Again, the short ball, and again, too much pace, trying to fetch it from outside off stump as well. He is quick, Lucky Ferguson. That's not a surprise to anyone who's seen him before. Yep, I've got another one.
Oh, just evading the fielder again, and it'll go for 4. Sighs and groans from the crowd.
Good intent, though, and I'm sure Trent Astle won't mind that too much.
Is this another one? Yes, it is, and Boult has 5. Outstanding analysis.
Well, so many players have just been done for absolute pace when it's been banged into the wicket. It's never in a position. It was almost a defensive shot. It was almost a hook shot that was more self-preservation than a hook to the leg stump. Boult has 5.
It's beautifully played behind point. Just gave himself enough room there, and picks up a useful boundary. Many more required.
Well, it wasn't really a bad delivery, this. It was the wrong instinct. It was always coming back towards the batsman. It was only just short of a length and not really that wide.
Oh, how did that miss?
I know that Trent Boult was bowling to a tail ender here, but the comparative way that they've attacked the 2 different teams. West Indies were intent on bowling short all the time. Not sure whether they were looking to protect the boundary.
Now, did that carry? Did that carry through to Tom Latham or not? He must have picked it up really late. It's a boundary nonetheless.
It seemed to have some sort of loop on it. So it's just... It's going down the whole time, and then just dipped, and it was almost too casual on it. It's like it's been yorked. Wicketkeeper's been yorked. Where it went past the batsman was quite high, and that's carried all right.
Oh, nothing wrong with the top hand there. Straight down the ground. That's a half volley. That's a lovely shot.
Tell you what, he's playing quite nicely for a man that might have a broken hand. Nice straight bat. His defence has been pretty good. New Zealand know that he's in trouble out there. They've been trying to knock him over, and he's been keeping them out.
Now, could this be taken? It is taken. Nice and easy for George Worker, and yes, Trent Boult now has 6 wickets today and 100 in his career.
So often the West Indies have taken the bait, haven't they? The short one's been in. They struggled with the short one through the Test series. They've struggled with it today. That one was hit okay, but no placement, no control.
the stumps, and he breaks it for the West Indies. New Zealand have won the series. What a performance. 7 wickets for 34. Trent Boult.
You beauty, Bolty. As the old stump goes back, Styrus goes from the top of the list. Trent Boult replaces him. You little ripper.
And in doing so, creating his best bowling figures in one-day international cricket.
Oh, that's conclusive, it is. Just the margin between the two teams today has really, really been illustrated. No Chris Gale today, which didn't help, but I'm not sure he'd have made a difference. It was just such a dominating performance. And I think we can safely say he's wrapped up the ANZ player of the match.